Welcome to Let's Talk Jets Radio.
What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush with my good friend Mark. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, Tyson? How are you, buddy?
I'm doing well. First of all, I'm doing great, man. The Jets are 7-4. You got a Christmas toy drive. A lot of good things going on right now, man.
Hey, it's the holiday season, man. We've been gifted this year with a 7-4 Jets going into December. Pretty good. We haven't seen this in a while, you know?
Yeah. So now, before we talk Jets, I've known you a while, and last time we talked, I think a little promotion happened. Do you want to talk about that in the fire department?
Yeah, man. I got promoted to captain in July here, so it's been climbing the ladder, so to speak, and just putting it all together, man. And now I in charge of my own crew, captain of the Jersey City Fire Department. Pretty cool.
Congratulations, man. Really happy for you. I saw like the videos and everything. Well deserved, man. Congratulations.
Appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
So last time we talked, the Jets were not very good. We came into the season like we don't know what to expect, and now we just said they're 7-4. What are your thoughts on the season so far?
I mean, it's I love that we're 7-4. I think that I wish we could do without all the drama. I feel like there's always something every year, you know what I mean? Whether it's a guy in a locker room or just some type of noise that we're always hearing.
Yep.
I wish Zach Wilson was the guy. I wish it was Zach out there, you know what I mean, doing his thing, but unfortunately it's not. We've got Mike Effin White, which is the man right now, sitting 7 seed right now in the AFC playoff picture.
Did you agree with Zach Wilson getting benched?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, listen, we were winning games, but it was our defense that was keeping us in it.
Yep.
His mechanics were just awful. He was leaving perfectly good pockets. He was missing wide open receivers. Mm-hmm. His progressions, there was none. It was one receiver, maybe a second, and then there was never a third or a fourth. I think that's why we started, seeing Elijah Moore kind of start voicing his frustrations there, because he's the third or fourth receiver on certain plays, and he's not getting any looks.
Yep.
And you go back and you look at the tapes, and he's breaking free, and Zach's bailing out of the pocket, and not looking his way. As a receiver, that's got to be a little frustrating. And then you see Mike White come in, who's very poised and under control. Yeah. He goes through his progressions. He had 10 different receivers last week.
Yeah.
It's incredible, and it's tough because here's a guy that we drafted number 2 overall. I mean, how many quarterbacks have we drafted in the past, 5 drafts?
Yeah.
You got Geno Smith over here in Seattle looking like a fucking world beater. And it's like no luck here with Jets quarterbacks. And I'll be honest with you, Tyson, I think we're literally a legit quarterback away from being a contender. We're a win now team. We got a very young team. Our defense is hungry. It's Saleh seems to be the guy, the head coach that we've been looking for. We just got to get Zach either on board and we need to see some progression out of him. I'm hoping that this benching, lights a fire under his ass.
Yeah, but and I agree with you. I think this is definitely a win now team. The defense has been much better than any of us anticipated. Special teams have been contributing, and there's a ton of playmakers on offense like we never had before. Young playmakers, guys on the rise, which is great. But to me, if Mike White can run the offense like he did last week, he doesn't have to put up 300 yards a week. If he can give us 250, right, a couple touchdowns, one interception like that, they're going to be in almost every game, dude. With this defense, I mean, don't you think while we all want Zach to come back and play great? I think if Mike White keeps doing what he's doing, Zach's not coming back this year, and they can make a run in the playoff spot. I mean, would you agree with that?
I agree. You have like you said, playmakers on our offense now. You know what I mean? I love the 2 tight end set with Conklin and Uzmanada there, where you got guys that are willing to make the plays when they get the ball in their hands. And Zach was missing these guys. And now all of a sudden, you look, like I said, 10 different receivers before. And, Mike White just gets the ball into their hands. Let them make plays. Like you said, I don't expect them. The Vikings are a tough team. Mm-hmm. Their defense is not great, but they're tough. And I could see Mike throwing for 200 yards. He's definitely gonna. I expect him to digress a little bit here,
Yep.
and not throw for 300 yards and 3 TDs.
Mhm.
But if he can continue to just get the ball in his playmakers' hands, I think he's going to give us the best option to win going forward.
And the one thing I like about him, and just even with the fire department, dude, it's like teamwork, chemistry, everybody fighting together. And it seemed like with Zach Wilson, that passion on the field wasn't there. I think because guys were frustrated, they're running routes, not getting the ball. Like, the defense was carrying the load, trying to be on the field the whole fucking game. You're sitting, you're like, dude, you're holding us back. You
Man.
Sauce Gardner last week was like, I'm not used to getting this kind of rest on the sideline because
Exactly.
the offense is driving. Now, do you buy into the team rallying around Mike White and having really just liking this kid and just, he has a different energy about him?
I mean, if you just watch his interviews, right? He's a very likable kid. He just handled New York media very well.
Yeah.
You could just see that he has the locker room. Even when he was on the bench, and you'd see guys out at hockey games and stuff like that. It's Mike White. Even when he won that game last year against the Bengals, the way they responded, and all his teammates, running to their social media, Mike effing White, and you could just see he's a locker room guy. He's a very humble guy. He's a team first guy. And I think it goes a long way, especially when you're dealing with, these kids are in their 20s. You got some veterans on the team that are, like the Mosleys and stuff like that are, character guys in a locker room. It goes a long way. And I think Mike has the locker room, and I think it makes the defense and the offense want to play a little bit harder for this kid to win.
Completely agree, man. And you look at it and it's like right now it's 7-4. What's a realistic expectation? To me, it's like they should find a way to win 3 more games. Like I think 10 wins is fair because like we talked about, the defense is good, special teams is good. If he could just run the offense efficiently, that hopefully gets you 3 wins and gives you a playoff spot. I mean, is anything less than that disappointment, it being at 7-4?
Yeah, I mean, right now, like I said, we're on the bubble here with we're on a 7 seed here. Tonight is a big game. We have the Patriots and the Bills playing.
Yep.
I was reading into it a little bit, and I think if the Patriots beat the Bills and we beat the Vikings and the 49ers beat the Dolphins, we're going to be in first place in the division here.
Yep.
So, yeah, this is a big one for us this week. It's a winnable game, and then we got the Bills, and I can't listen to Mark Henry's voice anymore. All right, Mark, if you're listening, buddy, enough. All right,
I've been texting him.
Have you been? Awesome. Yeah, because we have some tough games ahead for sure. Yep. But I think, like I said before, and you were saying, Mike White gives us the best opportunity to win right now. Yep. Right now, I do hope that Zach Wilson was a 2nd-round overall pick. I do hope he gets his act together. I'm hoping that this is a learning experience for him. Yep. I'm hoping that Mike White can kind of just continue to be poised in that pocket, make some plays, get guys the football in their hands and let them make plays, and we can win some of these football games. It's going to be a tough road. Who we got? What's the schedule here? We got the Vikings, then we got the Bills.
Yep. You got Jaguars, Seahawks, Dolphins, Lions.
Seahawks, Dolphins. And Lions, man, they got a great offense too, man. They could put up points in a hurry. Yep. They lose. Their record doesn't speak for how good of a football team they are, but they can put up points. If their defense was a little bit better, they would be like us.
Yep.
Put that defense, those guys over there, and that's going to be a tough game.
Now, what are your when we talked like last year about this? It was like the defense was just pissing us off. Ulbrich was driving us crazy. Yeah. Now it's like this has probably been the best pass rush I remember. Like this is better than the Rex Ryan defense. Like this pass rush is relentless. They platoon guys in. Like you have Bryce Huff coming in, Jermaine Johnson, Michael Clemens, like Carl Lawson. Like, dude, when was the last time you remember a pass rush like this without even blitzing? Like they're just doing it with 4 guys.
Absolutely. I mean, when we had Muhammad Wilkerson, we had Snacks and a couple other guys that
Sheldon.
Were really, Sheldon. Those were that was the core back in until these guys. Yep. So until that point, now these are the guys. Carl Lawson and all these guys are unbelievable. Shane Mosley, I love watching that guy play football.
CJ Mosley.
CJ Mosley.
Talking boxing with me now.
I'm sorry. He's sideline to sideline. He is an unbelievable leader for that defense. And, our rookies, Sauce on the outside, playing an unbelievable, football for this kid, his rookie year. So, yeah, I don't, I don't remember a defense like this, man. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
We haven't seen it in a long time. And like I said, even our rookies on the offensive side of the ball are starting to play. We're starting to put it together. We're a win now team. And the only thing that's holding us back is our quarterback.
Yep.
You know, so like I said, let's see what Mike White can do for the rest of the way here.
The one thing I like about the defense is like, and as opposed to years past, is they close out games, man. Like on any offense too, they ground the pound, but on defense, like one of my biggest complaints about the Todd Bowles defense and Rex Ryan defense is they'd be good, but fourth quarter they'd be gassed, they make plays, they wouldn't get off the field. Like it's always like a nail biter. Before half, they always give up points. This team gets better in the fourth quarter. Like that's their quarter, dude. Like they're like in shape, ready to go, aggressive, both sides of the ball, ground the pound on offense. Defense, the pass rush is just relentless, dude. And I think that's a credit to Solid, man, because that's not something we're used to.
No, it's not. And honestly, in the first quarter last week, I was like, here we go, right? Here we go. Offense is playing great. Now our defense is going to let us down.
Yep.
And like you said, they get better as the game goes on. They make the adjustments, right? And they start making plays. But we got to recover some fumbles here, man.
Oh,
what is going on? I saw that, in practice they were going over some fumble drills today or yesterday, but we gotta take advantage of these opportunities.
Yeah, and no, dude, that's the one thing. It's like, and the ball is literally right in their hands, and somehow it's like got to be 6 or 7.
It's like bouncing around. I couldn't believe it. There was 3 Jets and one guy. He recovered his own fumble. I'm like, what is going on? But yeah, we got to take advantage of those opportunities because that's what's going to win us football games.
And you mentioned a little bit earlier, and Sauce Gardner came to the Jets with a lot of hype around him. And everybody's like, Revis 2.0. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, there's no way you can live up to that kind of hype in this market with a Hall of Fame player that everybody's referencing you to. And lo and behold, this kid has been lights out, man. Like, I mean, better than I think anybody expected. And him playing Justin Jefferson this weekend is going to be awesome. But like, your thoughts on Sauce so far, man?
Incredible. I hold Revis in very, very high regard. The only similarities right now is that they're both Jets. Sauce is playing very good football. Revis is just a Hall of Famer on a different level. You know what I mean? That's why it was Revis Island. But if we're going to try to compare the two, Sauce still has big shoes to fill when it comes to Revis. But I'll tell you what, his rookie year, he's making some strides. He's filling shoes up a little bit. I don't think he's on Revis's level in that sense, but if you look at the numbers, the kid could be a Pro Bowler.
Yeah,
his rookie year.
I think DJ Reed too has been a tremendous. He's been awesome, dude.
Tremendous. So we got 2 studs there over in the corner position. And they feed off each other.
Isn't it nice to talk football and be happy, man? Like every time we talk, we bitch them over for 20 minutes.
I'm telling you, man, it's great. You know what I mean? It wasn't just normally we've been talking about like one specific guy having a decent game. We're trying to find a happy, thing to talk about because we were losing and getting blown out. Yep. And there was really nothing we could find to talk about. And now we have multiple guys that we could talk about. The Sauces, the Reeds, the Mosleys, Q is playing unbelievable. Yep. Just being a disruptor there on the defensive line. Lawson and all our rookies, Johnson and everyone else. I mean, our run game, and I feel bad because Breece Hall, man, that kid, what a stud. What a stud. And then look at a guy stepping up. I love Michael Carter.
Yeah, me too.
That kid is he's special. But now we got the other guys, Ty Johnson and stepping up. And now, we'll see what this other kid brings this week because I don't know if Michael Carter's going to play.
Yeah, Donovan Knight surprised everybody out of nowhere. He came in.
Yeah, Donovan Knight.
Yep. So it's funny because it's just like this is probably the first time I'm legitimately excited about this team because not like as fans we always hype up our own team, man. We're like, oh, we're gonna be good, but it's actually like legitimately exciting because they have like talent, like they actually have talent both sides of the ball. They're being well coached, which we're not used to that either. So it's like, all right, I can buy into this team for once. I can actually enjoy football Sundays, and you actually look forward to Sundays now. Yeah,
I mean it's been a while, right?
And we beat the Bills too, man. So we could
and we beat the Bills. Mark Henry, I'm telling you, buddy. Even if we don't beat them, I'm still living with the one win that we got. We split it. We split with them this year.
I texted them the score today just to piss them off. So we talk about football, which is good, but there's something a lot more important going on that you guys are responsible for, and we're happy to help out any way we can. The Captain Mark V. Lee Sr. Christmas toy drive that you guys put together. Can you please just first out like how this all came about, how the whole thing started?
Yeah, well, first and foremost, thank you guys for always plugging this stuff, man, and you helping me out with everything. It's incredible. The drive started back in 1985. My old man started it. He had a firehouse over on Holiday Street. He just dealt with a couple kids in the neighborhood, and then it just grew to so much more. He started dealing with like after school programs, boys and girls clubs, different like housing projects and stuff all through Jersey City. And he passed in 2014. And the year of his passing, he took care of around 2,800 kids throughout the city. So then me and my mom kept it up in his memory. And the last couple of years, the number's been a little low because of the COVID and things being closed. Yep. But up until that point, we were around 7,000. Wow. We've been anywhere between 5,800 and 6,500 kids the last couple of years with our outdoor giveaways. And it's just amazing to see, man. You want to give back to the community. I'm in a position to do so, and being able to just do that and keep it going for my father's memory is amazing. So.
No, and the really good thing is you post all the videos, you show the videos, the photos, you share the stories, and it's just amazing, man. The smiles on their faces and just the whole experience is just awesome, man. So in terms of people donating, what can they do to help you guys, even more with the toy drive?
Yeah, so we actually took your advice and stuff. We got a website together now.
There you go.
Yeah, I can see we had to do that. So it's CaptainMarkLeeFund.org. Donation instructions are on there for any monetary donations, whether it's a cash Venmo account or a check sent to the address that's on the website. It has all our pictures and everything and videos of past of what we've done for the city of Jersey City. If anybody's driving through, if you're in Jersey City and you want to stop at any of the firehouses and you have any extra toys to drop off, everybody knows who I am. Just tell them, Mark Lee, and they'll drop it off, and we'll get them out to these kids, man.
Is there any deadlines or any dates people should look out for, or is it just any day of the week or something like that?
Yeah, so this Saturday we have our wrapping party. I actually had to change the time. It's actually from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. to this Saturday coming up. It's at St. Joe's Church on Pavonia Avenue. And then we have the following weeks is the 10th and 11th. We have the Mary Bethune Center giveaway. Every giveaway that we have is going to be from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Mary Bethune on the 10th. Then we have Persian Field on the 11th. Then the following week, it's the 17th and 18th, I believe, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be Mary Bethune Center again on Saturday, and then downtown Jersey City, Newark Pedestrian Plaza on Sunday. Awesome. I'll send all that to you, too, so you can get it out there. And like I said, anybody wants to stop by, hang out with us and, give these kids that don't have the opportunity to have a Christmas, give them a little something for the holiday.
Yeah, and what I did is I also put the link to your website in the video description here. So, Mark, what we did was we launched new shirts like about a month ago with $5 from every shirt. We're gonna donate to you guys. So, and
You're the best. You're the best.
And the response was crazy, man. We got our community's pretty cool, man. Jet fans are crazy, but we all stick together. And we got responses from Germany, Australia, Canada, England, Ireland. It's been amazing. So we raised $800 for you guys, dude.
That's awesome, man. Thank you. Believe me, every penny of that is going to go a long way for these kids. Like I said, we're up anywhere up to about 6,000 kids now, and toys aren't cheap. You know what I mean? And we try to do the best we can here, and we're able to do it for people like yourself and all the other Jets fans out there that help us out here.
No, it was awesome, man. So first of all, we want to thank all our subscribers and viewers that hooked up, bought a shirt. So $800 is super cool.
Thank you.
And then one more time, what's the website again, just so they can hear it one more time?
It's CaptainMarkLeeFund.org.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, Mark, thank you so much for your time. I'm sure I'll see you before this, but happy holidays to you and your family, man. And
likewise,
definitely appreciate
Tyson.
it all, man.
Yeah, man. Happy holidays to you as well. And, everyone else out there, happy holidays and Merry Christmas.
Good talking, man. Thank you for your time.
You too, Tyson. Thank you, buddy.